We were halfway through forever, and the silence cut us down. You said it's not the lack of feeling, it's just the timing now. We didn't end in fire, we didn't crash or burn, just faded in the quiet, like a page we'll never turn. I still hear your voice in the static, still feel your touch when I dream. You left like a ghost automatic, but nothing is ever that clean. Love interrupted, a story left untold. We were lightning in a bottle, but never got to hold. Now I'm stuck inside the echoes of everything we planned. Love interrupted, slipped right through our hands. He said maybe in another life, but I only had this one. We were dancing on a fault line, then the shaking had begun. No blame, no loud goodbye, just hearts pulled out of frame. Now I wear our almost love like a scar that says your name. I'll still rewind every moment like a film that never fades. And though you're somewhere moving on, I'm still stuck between the frames. Love interrupted, left hanging in midair. We were close enough to matter, but too far gone to care. Now I walk among the memories like ruins in the sand. Love interrupted, never got to stand. Maybe we were meant to teach, not meant to stay, but some goodbyes still beg to stay. Love interrupted, still ringing in my chest. We were almost something endless, now we're only what's left. I'd rewrite the ending if I only had the chance. Love interrupted, never had its dance. Love interrupted. It's in the way your silence lingers, like a song that never ends. Every word you never whisper still hits harder than the rest. You trace the lines across my shoulder like you're reading old regrets. I try to move, but getting older makes it hard to just forget. We're standing still, but time moves fast. We're caught between the now and past. When you look at me like that, like I'm someone you still need, like the fire never left, like your heart forgot to leave. It pulls me under, breaks me down, like we were never torn apart. When you look at me like that, I remember who we are. We never said we'd last forever, but we never said goodbye. Some loves don't burn out, they smolder till one spark relights the sky. I see the storms behind your smile, the thunder you try to hide. But every time you hold my gaze, I feel alive and terrified. We're dancing in a house of glass, afraid to breathe, afraid to crash. When you look at me like that, like the world still makes some sense, like we're more than what we had. still wanna know. When you look at me like that, like you're lost but found in me, like there's truth behind the cracks, like we might still come to be. It pulls me under, lifts me high, and tears this guarded soul apart. When you look at me like that, I remember how to start. Yeah, when you look at me like that, I remember who we are. We used to fight just to make it right. Now we just turn and dim the lights. No more thunder in our words, just echoes that we've never heard. Your eyes look through me like the rain, soft and cold but not the same. I reach for you, you look away, and all the colors fade to gray. We're side by side but miles apart, two strangers sharing one worn heart. We fell in silence without a sound, no crash, no scream, just fading out. No goodbye kiss, no slamming door, just quiet we could not ignore. We let love drown beneath the noise of all the things we once enjoyed. Now I just hear the stillness loud. We fell in silence, we're not allowed. Remember nights we couldn't sleep, talking dreams so wild, so deep. Now the silence fills the space where laughter used to take its place. We didn't break, we disappeared like whispers no one ever hears. You smiled less, I spoke too late. We called it peace, but it was fate. Now even tears don't wanna fall. We built a wall without a call. We fell in silence, no need to fight, just letting go without the light. No sudden storm, no final scene, just slowly losing what had been. The hardest truth I've ever known, you lose someone you thought you'd own. Not with a bang, but with no sound. We fell in silence, we just drowned. I'd rather scream, I'd rather cry than watch us say goodbye so dry. But maybe silence says it best. We gave it all and failed the rest. We fell in silence, soft and slow, like winter snow that doesn't show. No fire left, no words to send, just two hearts waiting for the end. I still reach out, but you're long gone, and I'm just here still holding on to echoes that don't echo back. We fell in silence, lost the track. We didn't shatter, didn't bend, we just reached the quiet end. I changed the station, but you're still in every line, in every air. The melody knows what I can't say. You never really went away. The crowd is loud, but I hear you clear. In every note you reappear, from whispered verses to the final beat. You're the echo in the quiet streets. I tried to move, I tried to run, but you're stitched into everyone. There's your name in every song, in every chord I'm holding on. Every chorus drags me back to everything we used to have. I sing along, but it feels wrong, 'cause you're the reason all along. And I can't escape where you belong. Your name is in every song. The DJ plays some love cliche, and suddenly I drift away, back to the nights we stayed too long, when every silence felt like home. I write new verses, change the tune, but you come back like phases of the moon. Your ghost lives in the harmony, and I'm still caught in the memory. I try to fake it, play it cool, but every lyric makes me a fool. There's your name in every song, like a shadow I can't outrun. Every bridge brings me to you, no matter what I say or do. I hum the words and play along, but I'm still right where I belong. Where love was loud and now it's gone, with your name in every song. Maybe someday I'll write a line that doesn't bring you to my mind, but for now the music plays, and I still hear you every day. There's your name in every song. It's where my heart still holds on, even when the world moves fast. You're the hook that pulls me back. I sing alone but not for long, 'cause you still echo strong, and you're never truly gone. You're still in every song. Yeah, your name's in every song. Still playing on and on. We used to talk without speaking. You just breathe and I'd believe. But now we're lost in different meanings. Too much silence, too much grief. I still keep your worn out sweater, hangs like ghosts behind my door. And though we swore we'd walk forever, somehow we don't walk anymore. But I feel it in the quiet nights, like your heartbeat's still alive. Can we get back to us? Back to the fire, the trust, to the nights we held on when the world wasn't enough. We're not broken, just bruised, still got something to lose. If there's still a spark in the dust, can we get back to us? I've been playing all our old songs just to hear your voice again. Every note a fading love song that remembers where we've been. You said love's not just a feeling, it's a choice we make each day. So if you're willing to start healing, I won't let us slip away. There's a light still flickering low. If we reach, we'll never let it go. Can we get back to us? Back to the fire, the trust, to the nights we held on when the world wasn't enough. We're not get back to us, and back to the hearts that won't give up, to the fight worth fighting, to the love we're still riding. We're not over, just paused, still beneath all these scars. If there's still a spark in the dust, we can get back to us. Yeah, we can get back to us. I found a box beneath my bed, filled with words I never said, ink on paper stained with time, truths I kept just to survive. Each one starts with I still care, but ends in silence thin as air. They're pieces of a heart I hid behind a smile, behind the I'm fine I did. And maybe if I mailed them out, you'd know what I was all about. These are the letters I never sent, the words I buried with regret, pages full of what we lost, folded up beneath the cost. I wrote your name in every line, but I never crossed that final sign. Now they're just ghosts inside my chest, letters I never sent. One said I miss you in the rain, another I still feel the pain. I signed them all but sealed them tight, too scared to bring them into light. I watch the postbox every day, thinking maybe you'd pass my way, but silence kept its hold on me, and now you're just a memory. If you read between the lines, you'd see the love I left behind. These are the letters I never sent, the things I meant but always bent. I wrote to you 1,000 times, but never dared to press goodbye. Each page a voice I never used, each word a truth I once refused. Now all that's left is time and ends, and letters I never sent. Maybe love's not always loud, sometimes it drowns in a quiet crowd. I wrote you songs you'll never hear, and whispered truths you'll never fear. These are the letters I never sent, the weight of all that I lament. No envelope, no stamp, no end, just echoes where we could have been. I see your face in every line, still stuck in 2009, but time moved on and I just went with letters I never sent. Letters I never sent, still writing you in silence. We danced on the edge of a whisper, tangled in words we never said. You held me like a secret sinner, afraid to love, but worse to forget. Every glance was almost honest, every touch was halfway real. We were living in the silence between what we hide and what we feel. We were close enough to break, but never close enough to stay. Like a spark caught in the rain, too wild, too scared, too late. I reached for you with open hands. You pulled away, but not too far. We were close enough to break, but not enough to fall apart. You kissed me like a question mark, always leaving something out. And I kept searching in the dark for what your heart would never shout. We were fire without the flame, a puzzle with a missing name. Loving you was like a game where losing still feels just the same. We were close enough to break, but never close enough to stay. Like a spark caught in the rain, too wild, too scared, too late. I reached for you with open hands. You pulled away, but not too far. We were close enough to break, but not enough to fall apart. I still feel your shadow near, like you're almost here, but never clear. And I would have risked it all if you had just let yourself fall. We were close enough to break, but never brave enough to stay. Like a dream you can't replay, it fades before you say the things you swore you'd never hide are buried deep behind your eyes. We were close enough to break, but too afraid to even try. Yeah, we were close enough to break, but love was just too far away. The city's sleeping, but my mind's awake. These empty streets still echo your name. I light a cigarette just to feel the flame, trying to burn away the blame. I wrote your name on fogged up glass just to watch it disappear. Love was lightning in a bottle, but we never held it near. And the night's the only witness to the words I never said. Midnight confessions whispered to the dark. I still see your shadow every time I fall apart. I'm pouring out the silence like wine into the cracks. Midnight confessions, but they won't bring you back. You said some things I better left behind, but love's not something you can just rewind. Now I'm talking to the walls, to the sky, to the moon, like maybe one of them still carries you. Regret tastes like your lipstick, still lingering on my breath. Midnight confessions bleeding from my soul, every line a memory I never could control. I'm drowning in the stillness and the echoes that we lack. Midnight confessions, but they won't bring you back. Midnight confessions calling through the haze. I still feel your heart beating, forgotten yesterdays. I scream into the silence, but it only answers back with midnight confessions and a sky that's turning black. Midnight confessions, just me, the dark, and all I lack. You stood right there, just out of reach, like the words I never dared to speak. Your smile lit fires I couldn't face, so I let the moment slip away. You laughed like you were made of stars, but I kept my heart behind locked bars. I watched you leave with someone new, still wondering if you ever knew. Some loves don't crash, they just fade slow. Not a goodbye, just letting go. You were almost mine, like a song I knew but left behind, like a dream I touched but couldn't find. You were close enough to feel, but never truly real. You were almost mine. I trace your name in midnight air, pretending for a second you're still there. You haunt the corners of my days, the words I never got to say. I still replay the in-between, where we live in the unseen. You were almost mine, like rain that falls but won't come by, like time that bends but won't align. You were nearly everything, but never took the ring. You were almost mine. If I had spoken, if you had stayed, would the ending be remade? Or were we always meant to miss the edge of something limitless? You were almost mine, like a fire without a flame to shine, like a truth just on the borderline. I held you in a half embrace, but lost you in the space. You were almost mine. And sometimes almost hurts, like always. The light is on, but the room feels cold. You're right here, but it's not like before. We used to burn like a wildfire night. Now we barely even start a fight. You used to reach for me in your sleep. Now I lie still, just trying to breathe. We're saying I'm fine like a worn-out phrase, living in a house of yesterdays. I miss the way you'd say my name, like I was more than just the same. So hold me like you used to, like your world would fall apart. If you ever had to lose me, if I ever left your heart, don't just stand there in the silence like love's already through. I'm still here, I still need you to hold me like you used to. Your touch feels like a memory, a ghost of how we used to be. We used to dance in the kitchen light, now we barely even say goodnight. I'm not asking for a perfect flame, just a spark to feel again. Do you remember what we were before the silence made us hurt? So hold me like you used to, like your soul was wrapped in mine, like every second without me was a reason to rewind. Don't let this love keep fading like the color in a bruise. I'm still reaching, can't you move and hold me like you used to? If there's something worth saving, then don't let go tonight. Show me there's still fire somewhere behind your eyes. Hold me like you used to, like I'm still your only one, like the story isn't over, like we're still who we were from. Don't let time rewrite the ending before we write the truth. I'm still in this, are you too? Then hold me like you used to. Just hold me like you used to.